Secret admirer?
It's addressed to both of us. Not funny.
Wasn't me.
Greetings, Mr. Man. Mr. Kane. Please forgive the cheap theatrics, but I wish to contact the two of you as discreetly as possible. You may refer to me as Dr. X.
You sure this isn't a joke?
I'm quite serious, Mr. Kane. We three share a common goal. Pushing human potential to its fullest. Sadly, we are all subject to some form of physical limitation. I'm here to offer you two an upgrade.
What kind of upgrade?
Forget it, Doc. We don't enhance.
Then perhaps you'd be interested in my services as a math tutor. My contact information is in the box should you change your mind.
Beware of candy from strangers. Where am I? Fidget?
You can relax, Mr. Man. These are merely routine tests to determine your optimum upgrade.
Forget the upgrade. I'm here about Brandon Kane. You have to find him and cure him before he does some serious harm.
I can assure you, Mr. Kane is in no immediate danger.
Brandon!
As for the cure, you, Mr. Man, will provide a key element. Or at least, part of you will.
You got the wrong guinea pig, Doc.
I'm afraid you won't get very far.
Hey!
Where's Fidget?
Your friend is not required for this experiment. Yet.
What do you want from me?
I've devoted my life to exploring human potential and enhancing human abilities. If the species is to survive the next millennium, we must adapt ourselves at a far greater rate than nature currently allows. A dormant ability has recently surfaced in you, Mr. Man. When your body reaches a certain adrenaline level, it triggers a process in your brain. You instantly calculate probable outcomes of an immeasurable number of actions, then choose the one action that best suits your needs.
If you're trying to get me to tell you how I do it.
I have no idea.
I already know how you do it. I'm far more interested in why. Thus far, you're the only one of your classmates to successfully trigger.
Classmates? Trigger? What are you talking about? What do you know?
Now, unlike you, Mr. Kane chose to receive his abilities through my cybernetic muscular implants.
What you do to me, you demented freak? I swear when I get out of here, I'm gonna tear you a new nostril!
Unfortunately, his brain and nervous system can't handle the increased adrenaline flow required to maintain his upgraded body. An unexpected side effect, albeit one with tremendous potential. For if Mr. Kane could possess Mr. Man's mental abilities, the possibilities would be limitless.
You want to transplant my brain into Brandon's body?
Oh, nothing quite so barbaric. I merely wish to stimulate your adrenaline flow through a series of extreme challenges. I will codify Mr. Man's brain's electrical impulses and download them into Mr. Kane's brain. Should the experiment prove successful, I will have an implant chip that can be used on all future upgrade candidates.
And if we refuse?
Then perhaps you need to see the prize at the finish line. The tank will be completely full in 5 minutes. Life or death. It's your choice.
Alex, you violated sacred airspace. The base is at DEFCON 5. Heat-seeking missiles are about to take you down.
Dr. X. I was wondering when you were gonna show your ugly face.
Witness the future, Mr. Man. NTBs, nanotrilobites, pre-programmable submicroscopic robotics. Able to assimilate and control any mechanical system.
They must have got in through the Snow Eagle. So that guy who tried to run me off the course
was working for me. Correct, Mr. Man. But let's not dwell on the past. In mere moments, you will be shot down for violating restricted military airspace. While you may not survive the crash into the base, my NTBs will. Then they will follow their pre-programming to assimilate the nuclear silos, leaving hundreds of nuclear warheads completely in my control.
Only one way out. Blow up Big Air before we reach the nukes.
We can't risk it. If one of those NTBs survives, it'll reproduce and infect every missile silo.
Well, there's gotta be a way to pull the plug on those creepy crawlers.
Somebody better come up with an idea or we're all nuclear toast!
That's it. We'll simulate an EMP and sort out the NTB systems.
Oh, that is just what I was gonna say! What do all those letters stand for?
EMP, electromagnetic pulse.
Like after a nuclear explosion, it fries every electrical system.
Including the ones on Big Air?
I can probably get them back online before we crash.
Probably?
Oh yes, by all means try. The longer you survive, the closer my NTBs get to their target. NTB's field test was encouraging. But phase 2 will require a human element.
Listen to me! That train was full of stolen radioactive material! Ugh!
Continue to shout. This trilobite will self-destruct, and you won't hear my proposal.
Oh, the one where you clear my name if I join your little freak show just like Brandon? Forget it.
Perhaps you will feel differently when you are charged as an accessory to terrorism. That's what they'll call it. Terrorism. The irony is, Mr. Man, we are on the verge of doing humanity a great service.
By irradiating innocent people?
We already irradiate food to eliminate bacteria and disease. Why not do the same to humans?
You know humans can't handle that kind of direct radiation.
Most can't. I expect a 99% loss of life. But the 1% who survive will forbear a stronger human race.
What target could possibly achieve that kind of goal?
Oh, now, Mr. Man, that would be telling.
I failed.
Quite the contrary, my boy. Our goal was to field test your new NTB-controlled implants. And that was a success. A few minor adjustments, and your undesired side effects will be a thing of the past. You will be the perfect physical specimen.
And then I'll be free?
And then I will be free. Greetings, Mr. Man. Mr. Kane.
Dr. X?
In a manner of speaking, I am a computerized, encoded version of Dr. X's brain patterns, an artificial intelligence program containing all of Dr. X's brain patterns and personality. A backup copy, if you will.
Two places at the same time.
Excellent. Mr. Man's amp factor continues to have a neutralizing effect on Mr. Kane. My host body must remain stable for the duration of the download. So kind of you to fall so easily into our little trap.
Host body? That's why you gave me all those upgrades. So you could download your brain into my body.
Think of it as a ticket to immortality. Albeit, my tickets. Let the age of neo-humanity begin.
Brandon. Let him go! Take me instead!
We have other plans for you, Mr. Man.
I won't be part of your twisted vision, your neo-humanity.
How can you say that when you yourself are a product of that vision?
What are you talking about?
Surely Simon Gray has told you. The origin of your amp factor.
A misguided experiment at my high school.
A brilliant experiment designed by me. And carried out by Simon Gray.
What?
I cannot repair the hull breach. I recommend aborting our download. Continue download. We will not abort for any reason.
Check it out. Dial it in. Amp it up. It hurts?
Hey, it beats getting the whole Dr. X makeover. Thanks.
Listen, I know we harshed on you pretty bad. Not that you didn't deserve it. What I'm trying to say is, if Vinny likes you, then I guess you can't be all bad. Oh. man, would it kill you to play along? Hey, heel, play dead, roll over!
Don't sweat it. It's just gonna take a little time for folks to cope with the new look.
On the contrary, Mr. Man, I am coping exceedingly well with my new look.
You left me no other choice, since you've cut off all incoming mission extreme transmissions.
Yeah? What's that tell you?
We need to talk about the AI program you encountered in Dr. X's lab. My app calculations indicate it may still be online somewhere. Alex, the numbers don't lie.
No, they just omit really important details, like the one about you working for Dr. X.
Times were different then. The world was on the brink of nuclear war. Someone had to ensure humanity's survival.
By any means necessary. Sounding a lot like your old boss.
The goal was noble. Only Dr. X's methods were cruel and inhuman.
After the collapse of the Soviet Union, the project disbanded. But Dr. X continued his work in private. I took it upon myself to clean up after my old associate.
Glad I could do your dirty work. But Dr. X is gone, and I'm through playing superhero.
Do you think your amp factor will just go away? How do you hope to put that particular genie back in the bottle? My calculations indicate your future is still in question.
Yeah? Well, my calculations indicate a future where things return to normal.
Trust me, Mr. Man. Your future will be anything but normal.
Brandon, where you been, bud? This game is out of control.
Don't think so, bud. This game is completely under control. My control.
My new host body serves me well.
Dr. X? What have you done to Brandon?
Brandon is gone. My AI program not only has control of his magnificent body, but these 4 healthy specimens as well. Phase 1 of the age of neo-humanity begins now. My super soldiers will infect the entire world with my AI program. Sadly, most will not survive the transformation. Only the strongest physical specimens, all in my image, and all under my control. And not even you, Mr. Man, can stop me this time.
Wait! How come I wasn't invited to join this particular club?
You have already served your purpose. You're of no further use to me.
Excellent. My Trillabugs are still blocking his powers and learning how he triggers.
Dr. X! Tempest! What did you...
We asked the questions, Action Jock!
Now, Tempest. No need to be rude to our guests. Our experiment on your adrenaline system has yielded excellent results.
I'm learning how you trigger your power, and soon I will use it to control the future of my neo-humanity.
And just what in your twisted world is neo-humanity?
All my efforts have been toward building a new human form.
I would be honored if you would now join me on my Council of Doom.
What? You want to taint our exclusive consortium of superior intellects with this jockstrap?
Mr. Storm. Observe, Mr. Man.
Huh?
The central transformer for the New York subway system.
When our talented Tempest directs the full force of his storm upon that transformer, The underground subway will surge with a jillion volts of electricity, powerful enough to electrocute the entire population of New York. The result? The electrocharged humans who survive will become my super neo-human army. Now, the access codes, my pretty pet.
That jockstrap totally blew the deal!
We were handling Action Man. If you hadn't pulled the plug, we would have achieved our objective.
On the contrary, my dear, we did achieve our objective. We now have access to all the Cryo 12. Location, Ultratex headquarters. I can now freeze the planet. Now, my dear. Mustn't waste precious Cryo 12 when we have the planet to freeze up. Well, Mr. Man. I see you're already in your long underwear. Because it's about to get very, very cold.
My equipment can make the Cryo 12 into a storm cloud capable of freezing not just one room, but 100-mile radius.
Excellent. Hawaii is just the beginning. Once I make an endless supply of Cryo 12, I will be able to freeze the entire planet. Everybody will be instantly frozen. Then I can thaw them out one at a time for my experiments.
Only the strongest of the strong will survive the sub-zero conditions.
Congratulations, Action Man. You've completed your first task.
What are you gonna do with the laser, X? Or did you think I wouldn't notice it was missing?
The time for answers will come, Mr. Man. But for now, your next destination will be the Amazon rainforest in Brazil. You have 16 hours to save your remaining 2 friends.
All right, I'll keep playing your little game, X. But once my team is safe, all bets are off.
Phase 1 is a success. Action Man is completely unaware that the Trillabug Asazi planted is transmitting his brain patterns to me. Excellent. Action Man is pushing his power to the limit. Little does he know that the game has barely begun.
Excellent grasp of the obvious, Mr. Man.
So let's talk about what's not obvious. Like, why bother to kidnap my team and lead me on a global wild goose chase to the one place where I can stop your scheme?
That's the beauty of my plan, Action Man. You can't stop it. The asteroid is already on its collision course with Earth. It will crash in less than 6 hours. And I pulled it off right under your nose, while you were too busy rescuing your precious friends.
Are you insane? You'll destroy all life on this planet.
Precisely. Humanity will die out, and in its place, neo-humanity will rise with me as its master. And not even you can stop me, Action Man.
Magnetic guidance system offline. Asteroid drifting off course. Will not impact with Earth.
It's over.
You don't know how true that is, Action Man. You've interfered with my plans for the last time.
Amp it up! You're moving at amp time. How is that possible?
Isn't it obvious? Now I, too, possess the amp factor. Nothing can stop me now.
How can you have the amp factor? That's impossible.
Oh no, Mr. Man. When you fought Asazi at the laser lab, she planted a tiny trilobug in your brain. Every time you used your amp power, your brain patterns were transmitted and copied into my brain. With each rescue of your friends, each battle with my council, you were slowly feeding me the power of your amp factor. At every step, I was manipulating you, playing you, your team, even my Council of Doom, like pieces on a chessboard.
But you still lose, X. Thanks to me, your space rock is gonna miss planet Earth by thousands of miles.
Are you honestly that naive, lover boy? The asteroid was never gonna crash. It was all a trick to steal your amp factor.
Now who's being naive, Asazi?
Magnetic guidance system back online. Asteroid has resumed its course toward Earth. 5 minutes to impact.
Why, you double-crossing? You're crazy! What are you doing? You'll kill us all!
Now that I have the amp factor, I have finally achieved the formula for neo-humanity. You and the rest of the world will perish, so that neo-humanity can start over in my image.
You've lost it, Doc. When that asteroid hits, we'll all be crushed.
Oh no, Mr. Man. In this metallic form, I am indestructible. I can live without food or air. I'll easily survive this asteroid's impact, which is more than I can say for you, Action Man.
Think again. Amp it up!
Amp all you want, Action Man. You'll only wear yourself down. And unlike you, I'm coming into this battle fresh.
Sorry, X, but this end-of-the-world stuff is bad for the assassin business, and nobody double-crosses me! I'll slow him down. You go for the switch.
Asazi!
The switch! Go!
So, Asazi told you about the override switch. A pity she neglected to tell you where it was located. You'd never survive the magnetic field, Action Man. You saw what it did to Quake's suit.
2 minutes to asteroid impact.
Your efforts are useless. The magnetic field only makes me stronger.
Think again, X.
I suppose your efforts will amuse me for another, minute or so?
I think your watch is running a little fast, X.
This grows tiresome. 30 seconds till impact, Action Man. More than enough time for us both to make it to the shelter. It's your choice, Mr. Man. You can perish with the inferior humans, or you can live and help me usher in a brand new age of humanity. We are alike, you and I. We both seek to push human potential to its fullest. With the power we both possess, we are that potential. We are the future. We are neo-humanity.
Let's get one thing straight, Doc. You're nuts.
Magnetic guidance system reversed.
Now you perish, Action Man!